Yo, what up, guys? This is Zero Save, and I'm here with another CreepyPasta. And this one's called Normal Porn for Normal People. I personally really like this one. Hope you guys enjoy this, and see you guys at the end of it. Everybody knows. Okay, sorry. So, let's start. Everybody knows that if you surf the web long enough, you'll see some pretty sick shit. This is especially true if you intentionally dwell in the dark underbelly of the internet. I've seen quite a few things that I don't care to admit to, but one thing that I always remember is a site called Normal Porn for Normal People. The first strange thing about the site is that I didn't find it by actually looking for it. It was emailed to me by someone I didn't know. The emails is as follows. Hi there, I found this site, it's very nice, thought you might like it. Normal Porn for Normal People.com. Pass it on for the good of mankind. Pretty standard issue chain letter, though the URL and the last remark really piqued my curiosity. I was having a very boring day when I got this, so I made sure my antivirus was working, and then I clicked on it. It was a very strange, average, and very generic looking site. It gave the impression that the creators barely gave a shit about making it look professional. The author seemed to have a very tedious grasp on English, and on the front page was a long, boring, and incoherent rant that I don't remember and have saved. The site had a strange tagline, which even today people haven't figured out the meaning of, which was Normal Porn for Normal People, a website dedicated to the eradication of abnormal sexuality. And from the sound of that, I wasn't sure if I was here to watch porn or I had stumbled onto some eugenics program. But I was here now, and I was very, very curious to see what normal people get their rocks off to. So I scrolled down to the rant, and nothing. The page didn't seem to link to anywhere else. And I was about to leave, and then I noticed every word on the rant was its own hyperlink. So I clicked on one of them. And then it sent to a white page with a very long list of links in the form of normal porn for normal people.com random letters. So I stopped for a minute and asked myself if I really wanted to waste God knows how much time clicking random links that would probably give me a virus that would rape my computer. I figured I'd just try maybe 5 minutes just to see if anything came up. I clicked on one of the links and I was sent to another page. This page was apparently had totally different URLs than the last one. I was just about to say fuck this when I clicked on the third link and a video download came up. It was called peanut.avi. It was a 30-minute video of a man, a woman, and a dog in a kitchen. The woman would make a peanut butter sandwich and the man would set it down for the dog to eat. This was all that happened for 30 minutes. It was obvious that the cameraman had to stop filming and wait until the dog was ready to eat again, and the dog seemed rather sick by the end of it. I know what you're thinking. What the hell does this have to do with porn? I have no clue. I've seen a little over 24 videos of this site, and the majority has no sexual activity at all. After watching Peanut.avi, I went to a certain image board that I frequent to play online show and tell, like I always do with weird shit like this. But someone already made a thread about it. Some guys who had received the same chain letter I did. The image board thread got lots of people with nothing better to do than dig through the site, and that's how I saw the other videos. Most of those 24 videos were very, very uneventful, and considered of people talking to the cameraman in a room with nothing else but a desk and a few chairs. I mean, literally nothing on the walls, or in terms of furniture. The whole room had a very cold and sterile feel to it. The conversations were just idle banter about previous jobs or embarrassing childhood moments. I kept expecting some kind of discussion about what the people were filming or what the site was about, but of course, nothing. I would never know these videos had anything to do with porn if you saw it out of context. I will say one thing though. The people who appeared in these videos were quite attractive. However, the other videos that actually did feature content that I suppose can be called sexual were is where things kinda got weird. I'll give a brief descriptions of the stranger videos. If you're really eaten up with curiosity, you can try to hunt them down on a torrent site. LickedClean.avi, a 10-minute video filmed by a hidden camera in which we see a repairman working on a washing machine for the first 2 minutes. When it's fixed, the repairman talks to the owner briefly and then leaves. The owner checks to make sure that the repairman is gone, then he begins to lick all over the top of the washing machine. This goes on for 7 minutes. Jimbo.avi, a 5-minute video of an obese mime performing his act. It was actually pretty funny, particularly one part where he pretends to pull up a chair and then pretends that it breaks because of his weight. In the last 30 seconds of the video, the camera cuts to static briefly and cuts back to the man sobbing quietly, still wearing mime outfit and makeup. Some kind of obscure fetish. Diana.avi, 4-minute video in which a cameraman talks to a woman in a different room from a room different from the interview room. This room looks like one you would find in a normal person's house. Exactly where is never specified, as Diana only talks about her violin playing. She obviously plays her violin, but she seems to keep getting distracted by something. I didn't notice this until someone on the image board started pointing it out. But if you look at the mirror in the background, you can see a fat man in a chicken mask masturbating. Jessica.avi, another 4-minute cameraman video. This time, he is outside a house, talking to another young woman. They talk about canoe rides. The camera zooms out to reveal a city behind them occasionally. The strange thing is, no one knows so far has been able to identify the streets. Guesses have ranged anywhere to Europe to Australia to the Philippines, but there yet to be a match of the streets shown in the video. Tonguetied.avi, 10-minute video. The first 5 minutes consist of an elderly woman making out with a mannequin. The video cuts out like it did in Jimbo.avi halfway through, and the scene is now a group of mannequins huddled together in a circle around the camera. The lights have been dimmed, and the elderly woman is nowhere to be seen. From this point on, there's no sound. Stumps.avi, 5-minute long video where a man with no legs is attempting to breakdance on a DDR mat in what looks like a kitchen from Peanut.avi, but much dirtier. There's a radio playing unseen in the background, but it stops at 4-minute mark when the man collapses in the mat in exhaustion. He breathes heavily and pleads with someone off the screen to let him rest. This off-screen person becomes terrifyingly enraged and yells at him to keep dancing, which he does. You can hear it. This off-screen person begins to scream as the video ends abruptly. Privacy.avi, the woman from Diana.avi is masturbating on a mattress in the interview room, while a man from Stumps.avi walks around on his hands wearing some kind of goblin mask. The door in this room was always closed in the other videos, but now it's open. In this video, the only light in the room is the light is in the room and the hallway is dark. Near the end of the video, you can see an animal quickly run through the hallway. And finally, the last video uncovered, Useless.avi. In this 18-minute video, a blonde woman from one of the previous interview videos is tied down to a mattress in the interview room. She attempts to scream, but her mouth is taped over. After 7 minutes, a man in a black suit and a mask opens the door, but he does not enter. He holds the door open for an animal that was running in the hall in the previous video. It's revealed to be an adult chimpanzee. Its hair shaved and the entire body painted red. It seemed to be starved and abused, with several wounds along its shoulders and back. When the chimp enters the room, the masked man closes the door behind it. The chimpanzee sniffs the air for a moment. It may have been blind, and notices the woman tied on the mattress. It goes into a frenzy and begins to maul her. The assault goes on for a grueling 7 minutes until the woman finally dies. The chimp eats flesh from her corpse for 4 minutes as the video ends. The thread exploded with activity after this video was uncovered, and people discussed it for a long time into the night. When I came back to the image board the next day, I found that the thread was deleted. I tried to start another one, and they banned me. I tried emailing the guy who sent me the chain letter with the site's URL, sent them 5 messages, and none got a response. I've tried to discuss this in various websites, and I get banned frequently. The site itself was also deleted about 3 days after useless.avi was uncovered, likely because someone contacted the authorities about it. The only proof that normal porn for normal people ever existed was a few screen caps people took and videos from the site where people saved and uploaded it to torrents. Most popular of which being useless.avi, which has found its way into a few gore sites. However, wherever you upload them to, all the videos from normal people, wherever you upload them to, all the videos from normal porn for normal people.com get deleted after a while. Now that was normal porn for normal people.com. Sorry if my storytelling was jittery, my bad. But check out this CreepyPasta in CreepyPasta Wiki. It's really nice. I like it. Maybe watch the Mr. CreepyPasta one because I like my CreepyPastas narrated. But nonetheless, hope you guys enjoyed your stay and stay cool and shit. And see you guys next time.